most missionaries are called to the field because of the great need of people. You hear about people that are lost. You hear about people that are still in the darkness. You hear about people that have never heard a sort of an understandable presentation of the gospel. And there's always the factor that, you've heard in a lot of missions messages, the reality that so many people are dying every day. And, millions are going to hell every day, every minute, and stuff like that. And so a lot of missionaries sort of get motivated and hear the call as a result of, for lack of a better term, a man-centered message. And so it's kind of like the needs of man and the terrible plight that man is in drives a lot of people to take that initial step to go and live in another country and among another people. But what happens is when you get out there and you go thinking of the great need of the people and how lost they are, and that they're just eager to hear the gospel, and you get out there and it's not really that way. They're not waiting in line to get saved. They're not taking numbers and waiting for you to give them a great Bible study or preach the gospel to them. They're just as lost and just as much avoiding you as the people are here. And eventually what ends up happening is every missionary comes to a crisis moment as to, well, why should I stay on the field? Why am I really here? And what the Lord does is he speaks to every missionary at some point, usually not long after they arrive on the field, and he has a little sort of one-on-one with you, and basically he explains to you that you're really not there primarily for the good of the people. You become a missionary and you go to the field because your God is worthy to be known. Your motivation for going to the field and staying on the field when it gets tough is the reality that your God is worthy to be known. He's worthy to be proclaimed for who he is, and he's worthy to be obeyed. And if he's told you to go and represent him to these people in this country with all of the challenges that go along with that, what keeps you on the field is not the ongoing, never-ending, never-quenched need of the people. It's the worthiness of your God for them to know. His glory, his worth, his value.